Hello, living in Boulder vlog for um, it is December 17th, Sunday at 3:46 in the morning, and so I guess December 16th. So I today last time I did a video, man, a few days. Um, I was doing video buildings of uh, on Region 5 in Rome, the southeastern part of it. And yeah, I was like, there was a certain number I was going for based off some number that was mentioned in a book, in my Platter and Ashby book. But then they were mentioning these region areas, and so I looked at it. And yeah, I didn't put it on my website because I just didn't get around to it yet. It wasn't one of those books I was going to do. And I'd seen it, but one that I saw, because it's divided between this bigger book, it was in Latin, but then I saw an English version on the site, and it actually gives the exact number of all these different buildings in all the regions. It's 14 regions in Rome, the city, and within and they go outside the Aurelian Wall, but for my map, I'm doing all of them within the Aurelian Wall, and it says how in each region, it says how many apartment buildings. There's a lot, thousands. Houses like the region I'm doing, Region 5, it's 1.72 kilometers, 180 houses, 3,700 apartment buildings, 15 shrines, 75 cisterns, 74 baths. Um, what else do they have numbered on there and all of them? And every single region has those numbers, like of all those things. And I think that's everything. Oh, grain storage buildings. Yeah, and yeah, so and then it shows like all these other buildings that are in that region, and so that'd be a good start for my map. I can use Platter and Ashby to fill in. Platter and Ashby has like 1,800 buildings when you put everything, but that's on my website. But yeah, so but then I figured out. I mean, yeah, I figured that out after I did the last video. Um, so today, since then, I've been putting in the proper buildings um, on my site. I mean, on my area. There's 15 temples, and I was doing those a lot way to make it look good. And then after I, put those on, then I have to put like 75 cisterns, and I have to figure out how to put those on. I was going to build in houses, apartments into those. I have the apartments in two different colors, brown and orange. And because the apartments are 18 meters, which is like supposed to be 5 stories over there, it's the, or maybe, I don't know how many stories really, but that's the maximum of stories when I make Rome. I think it was Augustus or somebody who limited it at 69 feet. So those are 18 and the others are 13. And so you can put multiple levels. And so at the beginning I was like, oh no, I'm going to have to put all these different apartments in, but not if people are living on top of each other. So I'll just figure out how many I'll figure in when I'm done with the other buildings. Then I'll tally how many I have left over because I had to ditch a bunch, erase a bunch to put in all the baths. There's like 75 baths. And I'm putting actual real size, life sizes of real bath in there, which are pretty big. Take up a lot of room. And yeah, so that's once I get done with that section, it's gonna be really exciting. I've also done another thing where I started to build already a big warehouse next to Mountain Testostopia, and I might build it into each original and each apartment storage unit individually. There's 140 and 225 square feet U building or W building, but I also got a bunch of floor plans of um, Roman houses, none from Rome, but one from like one that they made of like the typical big one. There's different types of houses. There's a difference in the small ones, but one big one uh, in Pompeii, and then like another one that was in. I didn't even look at it where it really was, but in France or something. I don't know, but and then another one. But there's like 4 or 5 different ones, and so I plopped them on to my own, you know, at the primal, uh, prime domus house places. And so, like, so I wanted to do a tour of the house, build the house, and I wanted to like walk around, like on a green screen, walk around, and then have the background as the house I'm walking, all the rooms, like I'm a real estate agent. While I still is rich and famous, and show the house and then walk out the front door and be like, and then you can see the view that they have of Rome. Like put them in the best views of Rome, and that'd be a really cool way to make Rome look really cool. Because there's some great places for the houses to be with the great views, way over above the other buildings, and it's gonna look really cool. Like when I'm done, it's gonna be pretty much cartoon quality, the same quality as you see on TV. Yeah. So, yeah, everything's color coded, all the different buildings, so you can see exactly how many there are. So yeah, I'm excited to see how far I can get tomorrow, or actually the rest of the day. I did become totally nocturnal, like yesterday, or the day yesterday. Today's Sunday in the morning. Yesterday and Saturday, I was working until like 10:30 in the morning. So then I didn't get up until after it got dark. So the only daylight I see is in the morning. So at this rate, I'll eventually be awake all day long and then get to sleep sometime earlier at night, and then become diurnal again. Maybe I'll document that. Okay, enough talking. Peace out.